What's the dumbest thing you actually believed? I thought sugar grew in sugar caves, similar to salt caves. I believed that sugar crystals, like rock candy, just grew in caves and there were parts of the world with beautiful crystallized sugar caves. I was 25 years old when I brought it up in conversation with my fiancé. I tried to prove to him they were real, and it was when I reached my 4th page on Google, I realized my whole world was a lie. Until I was way too old, I didn't know vaginas existed. I thought women just had blank space there and all births were C-sections. I thought that teachers lived at school. That dark meat and white meat come from 2 different birds. I was 12 when they asked me, as they did each year at Thanksgiving, which kind of meat I wanted. That year, I said, dark meat, please, but I feel bad I'm the only one who really eats it and you always have to get an entire second turkey just for me. I'm still teased about it to this day, at 46 years old. I used to think that people exclusively wore hats if they were bald, because that's why my dad wore a hat. That reindeer wasn't an actual animal but specifically a mythical animal that Santa Claus used. I believed this until I was 23 or so when I saw some nature documentary talking about reindeer. I was like, what? When I was approximately 6 I watched a movie, King Kong, and a scene with a bunch of black folks emerging from the mud appeared and I got a bit spooked by it. A bit later, I was at McDonald's with my parents and I saw a black family walk in. Thank God my parents are deaf or I would have asked, out loud, why are the mud people here? Mum thought I was racist but I was just a bit inexperienced lol. When I was a kid I used to think professional wrestling was real, and The Undertaker scared the living shit out of me during his whole Ministry of Darkness phase. I thought he actually was Satan's minister or something. Like yeah, he's an undead overlord of hell, here to bring an eternity of darkness and misery to this planet, but he also has to make a weekly television appearance to win a wrestling competition, and you can buy his action figure at Toys R Us. That I could smell something while underwater. When I was around 10/12 of a year old I was in a tropical-themed water park where also happened to be a herbal bath. It smelled very nice, which I had not expected. Most of the tropical plants were fake plastic plants, so I figured the water in the bath was normal SW Ming pool water and the smell was coming from something else. The bath was surrounded with a small aromatic herb garden which didn't look fake. I sneakily took a sample from a thyme plant that felt surprisingly real. But because the air was filled with all the different aromas and a hint of chlorine I couldn't smell anything different when I tried to smell the thyme. I figured the only place where my sense of smell couldn't be fooled by any fakery was underwater. For 5 seconds I actually felt pretty smart. Until I tried. I thought guys got periods too, but only once, and you bled and then you were able to impregnate someone. I cut my upper leg during a rugby match and was bleeding near my groin and was devastated because I thought everyone would presume I had my period mid-match and also subsequently would be walking around able to impregnate people. Worst thing is, I wasn't even a stupid kid, we literally just lived in a reserved country and I was a full-time boarder at my school, so never got the talk. Anyway, thanks for attending my bled talk.